What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hidden Heights Farm. My name is Kevin. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. We got some fun stuff going today. It's pretty windy here today, so bear with me if it picks up on the microphone, but I'm standing in my front yard and you guys might notice these lines in my yard. It's not a real even cut. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about that. In my last video, or one of my last videos, I showed you guys putting the lift kit on the truck in the before and after, and here is a better shot of it with the bigger tires on it. These are not the big giant off-road tires like a lot of you think. I bought these used just to make sure that this size of tire would work on the truck. And you guys, I got a lot of feedback from you guys, positive feedback, saying, hey, we like this kind of stuff. It shows your everyday life. This is what you're doing. We want to see more of it. Well, you're in for a surprise today, because today I'm going to fix this problem about the lines in my yard. So this is my front yard. We're standing in front of the house here, and we'll go look at the mower and stuff here in a minute. But I usually mow this front part right here, you know, at our front door. This yard right here, because we got all this Bermuda and we got some like water grass and stuff, and it's really thick. So when I mow it, it always leaves like a pile of clippings. I don't have mulching blades on my mower right now, and I don't have a lawn sweeper. So what I do is I mow this first, and I mow like 2.5 acres, so it takes a little time to mow our whole property here. And what I do is I always come back to the front yard, and then I like mow it multiple times, trying to like chew it up and just give it back to the grass and the soil, and just feed back the nutrients for the grass instead of, you know, putting in a compost pile or whatever. But anyways, what I was doing the last time I mowed is, I don't usually let our grass get this tall, but I'm doing it for a reason today, because like I said, these scalp marks here, that's not on purpose. So going back to the story is, the last time I mowed, it's been a couple weeks actually. Luckily the grass is starting to slow down because the time of daylight is less and less every day, because we're now into the fall time. But anyways, I'm letting this grow back to try to fix these scalp marks, because one more mow and I think we're done for the year, because the temperatures are dropping and the grass is just slowing down. But what happened is I went ahead and mowed this a couple weeks ago, and then went and mowed the whole yard, and I came back to get all this stuff piled up and get a couple of more cuts through it to try to chop it all up. Well, anyways, I had a flat on the mower, and by that time it was almost dark, and I did not even realize that I had a flat. So one side of the lawnmower was way down and it was not level at all. So this is what the scalp marks are, you can see. So today, I have not fixed it yet. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the old bad boy lawnmower out. We're gonna try to fix that tire, and you guys are gonna mow with me. You guys said you wanna see everyday stuff. Well, here you go. It's really windy, but I'm gonna try to get the drone up in the air. We'll try to get some drone shots of me mowing, and I'll try to get some, I'll pan around for all you new people that's never seen where we live and stuff, some of our property. I'll try to get some drone shots for you guys. So let's go get in the shop and see if we can't get this mower fixed so we don't have these crazy lines. People flying over in airplanes probably think it's, I don't know what they think, aliens. Alright guys, so I got the shop swept out real quick, and I got a visitor, Miss Red. She's always thinking I got treats for her. Well, guess what? She loves bird seed, so. Here you go. There you go. Look, you just missed a caterpillar. You not like those, or are they poison? Uh-oh, she's got her friend. So I don't normally like the chickens coming in here, because what they like to do, if you guys got chickens and you got concrete patios or shop floors, they like to come on there and crap like every time. So here is our bad boy lawnmower. This is the topic of the video today, I guess you can say. And you can see how it's sitting right now. The front tire is not even touching, because this side, the back tire is super low. So It's had a slow leak for a long time, and I have just never took the time to fix it. I don't know if it's got a little hole in it or what, but I do got some green slime that I might put in there to see if that will fix it. So let me get this thing pulled out, and Red's friends came to visit. I probably shouldn't have done that. I should have thrown it outside. You guys better not crap in here. All right, I'm gonna pull this lawnmower out. We'll take a little closer look, and we'll talk about it. You girls better move. Alright guys, this is my bad boy lawnmower. This thing is 7 years old. I bought it used like 6 years ago, and I've had it ever since. It is a 60-inch deck. These bad boys are made here in the United States, over just across the state line in Arkansas. It's got a 23 horse Briggs & Stratton on it, which I'm not a huge fan of the Briggs & Stratton, but this is the Vanguard top. It's like the top of the line of the Briggs & Stratton, and it's actually done very well for us. Change the oil and all that, you know, simple maintenance, and it's worked really well for us. And Red likes it. She likes to take rides on it and everything else. But it's got all original tires. Everything on it is original. I am I keep getting in the dark. I'm a firm believer of buying used things. I don't hardly ever buy anything new. As long as it was maintained and taken care of real well, have no problem buying used, and you can actually save a lot of money doing that. And although this thing is 7 years old, it still serves its purpose. The deck on these things are heavy duty, and it's got the original tires on there, so that's probably part of the reason why I'm getting slow leaks and stuff like that. But as long as you maintain these things, they will last a long time. And up here in these rocks, I promise you, you can go through the cheap lawnmowers, and that is what this thing is. I can hit rocks and stuff, and you know, it might ding up the blades a little bit, but the deck and the spindles, I have never had to replace any of that. I just recently had to replace the belt on the deck, so that was the first thing I've really had to replace on this thing. So anyways, I'm gonna put some of this green slime. I'm gonna go grab it, and I'm gonna stick it in this lawnmower. I'm gonna pull the lawnmower out here so we can kind of see it a little better. I know it's super dark in my shop, so. Alright guys, I got the green slime. I know you guys have probably seen this. And what this is, it's a product that you put in tires that have slow leaks and stuff. And I don't even know what it is. It's like a really slimy gel that's got little black pieces of like rubber in it. And what it does, if you got a slow leak and stuff, a lot of times it will plug up that hole and keep going. But it does make the rim really nasty. So what I did is I pulled the lawnmower up to where this valve stem is on top, because this is a liquid, and whenever you put it in there, what it's going to do is going to run all around the tire, and then you go ahead and air your tire up to the pressure, and then when you start driving your lawnmower or four-wheeler, whatever you want to put this in, a lot of people put it in their cars, tractors, all kinds of stuff. It actually will get that stuff all around and coat the whole inside of the tire, and it will find its way to the leak by the air trying to push it out. So let's get this thing filled up and see if it works. And when you're doing this, the cap is actually a valve stem remover. So you put that in there. You got to take your valve stem core out, or it won't go in. But they were smart enough to invent this cap with the little tool in it. And it looks like I've already put some of this in there in the past. It comes with a little hose. Attach it there and then just squeeze. And it does take a little time. I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest of this bottle in there. Alright, that's about it. Put your valve stem back in. Make sure I don't have no debris on it so it seals good. Make sure you get it good and tight. Now, one thing I have learned on these lawnmowers is you want your back tires to have the same PSI or the amount of air in each one. That way you get a good level cut, and the same thing with the front tires. If you have one back tire that's, say, 5 pounds lower than your other tire, you're going to have an uneven cut on your grass. So it's always good to check every time before you mow that your tires have the same amount of air in them. And I hear a leak somewhere. Oh, I got a cut right here in the sidewall. And I don't know if that's going to seal up or not. Let's see if I got any plugs. Let's show you guys here. Right there where that wet spot is, right there, there's a cut in the sidewall. And it might just be dry rot. Alright guys, I had one plug left. So I don't know if it's going to work or not. A lot of times when you get a hole in your sidewall like this, it's hard to repair. That's a pretty big size hole. But we'll try it. I don't think this green slime will plug that big of a hole either. Get this started. Alright. Still hear a leak. Looks like we got 2 holes. So these tires are getting bad. Like I said, this thing is going on 7-8 years old now. I just noticed I got another leak down here at the bottom, and I don't think I got any more plugs. I'll have to go check, see if I got more. Okay, I got lucky. I did find another kit, and I had one set left. These things are nice to keep on hand. You just never know when you're going to get a flat. And on a weekend like today, nothing's open that's going to have these tires, I'm sure. And I don't know if I can get it put on by myself anyways. Alright. Hopefully there's no more, fingers crossed. Let's air it up. I think I'm gonna put 40 PSI in here, and then I'll check the other side. $30 PSI. Alright, we got the 2 rear tires, same PSI, and the 2 front tires have the same PSI. I got 30 pounds in the back and 20 in the front. So, Got the plugs in. You guys can see those there. 1, 2. Hopefully we don't get any more holes in these old tires. I'm definitely gonna have to look at replacing them before next year. But like I said, this should be my last time I got to mow for the year, because we got some cooler temperatures coming in tonight, and well, we're not too far from a frost, I don't think. And once that starts, the grass quits growing. So I'm gonna drive this around just a little bit and then recheck it and make sure I still got the same PSI in that tire and that it's not leaking. I'm gonna drive it around, try to get all that tire coated with that green slime. All right, it looks like it's gonna hold. I'll just have to keep checking. Like I said last time, I scalped the front yard because I got that flat and it was almost dark, and I didn't even notice until I was about halfway doing it, and then I was like, oh man, I got some lines in the grass that don't look good. So I had to put it up, and I'm just now fixing it. So I'm gonna go grab the drone, throw it in the air, and get to mowing, and hopefully get some good footage for you guys. Well guys, we are done mowing and the tire held up for another season. So hopefully this is the last time I got to mow, because like I said, we got cool weather coming up soon, and one of the next projects that we got to do, I don't think I'm going to do it today, but we got to get some firewood into our garage so we'll have some dry wood, because cold temperatures are coming soon. And I had to be real careful. I don't know if you guys noticed when I was mowing around the other beehives, but there was a bunch of wasps and bumblebees and stuff on these little beehives I got sitting right there. And this right here always stays really tall and lush because our septic tank's right there. So there's lateral lines right here that constantly water our grass all year long. So it always stays super lush and green right there. So I always have standing grass there. And you know guys, this little tire, let stuff like this be lessons in your life. Things could always be worse. I had 2 little holes in the tire, messed my yard up. I had to wait a couple weeks for the grass to grow, but you know, I'm blessed to be able to have a place to mow. You know, some people are homeless, some people don't have the money to buy a lawnmower like this. So I try to always focus on the positive things. And then you got people that want to cry when it sprinkles, and then you got people that want to dance in the rain. So there's 2 types of people in the world, and just try to focus on the positive stuff. You know, when I'm mowing, it's a good time to think, and you know, some people dwell on negative things, and that just brings you down. So let little things like holes in your tires and stuff like that be a lesson in life. And I know you guys caught Red. She has to follow me step by step, whether I'm on the lawnmower, whether I'm walking out here. I don't know how many times I had to stop to actually let her get out of the way so I didn't run her over. All the chickens like doing that actually, but Red stays side by side with me. She loves following me because she gets all the fresh bugs and the grasshoppers. When you cut the grass all nice and short, they can see the bugs jumping around and everything. So, talking about the front yard again, I still got a few lines, so probably in a week or two I'll probably go ahead and mow this. I still got to weed eat everything too, but this will still grow a little bit, so I'll be able to level it out. But for the most part, I got most of the lines out of the way. So anyways, guys, there you go. There is another day in the life of Kevin at Hidden Heights Farm. That is part of the farm life. You know, you got to take time and mow. Luckily, this temperature is, it is fall time. It's like in the high 70s, maybe low 80s right now. When I started mowing, it was sunny, and now it's getting cloudy because there's a cold front coming in. It's supposed to rain. We're supposed to have some large hail. And stay tuned for some videos on the truck. I'll do some updates here and there. I didn't have any idea so many people enjoyed that type of stuff. It is a little bit different, just like today's video. But that's the things I'm going to be throwing at you guys. I'm going to throw you guys stuff that ain't just farm related and the wind's picking up. So thank you guys for supporting us and watching all our videos, whether it's content that you think you would like or not. You guys are always so supportive of us, so thank you so much. If you're not subscribed to our channel, I ask you to please consider it, leave a comment, and we'll see you next time.